Facing up to the council, explaining how and why it should change, Associate Professor Janine Hayward leads a team tasked with reviewing the DCC structure, including how councillors and community board members are elected, and their recommendations reflect widespread community feedback.
We heard a huge range of views, and I couldn't necessarily quantify how many people shared those views, but we certainly felt confident that we could bring all of those to the table in our discussions.
Hayward and her team think there should be less community board members, from 36 down to 20. They support the current number of 14 councillors, but say they should be elected at large instead of by wards. Hayward says it's not easy fitting Dunedin into national standards for local government.
It is a very large area with a very large and increasingly expanding urban population, and yet this very distinctive feature of rural interests to be represented.
Existing community board members aren't convinced, with some afraid they'll lose out. Hayward's defensive of the team's recommendations, but ultimately she says it's up to the local government commission to make a final decision.
We had some very robust discussions about a number of these issues, and we felt that it was important to show the logic behind what we were doing, but not to overemphasise the fact that, obviously it's for another representation review to determine what happens in the future.
The review's mandatory, and now the council will follow due process, with any changes subject to public consultation before being implemented in time for next year's local election. Rosie Mannins, 39, Dunedin News.